Hi, welcome to the first episode of Ask Me Anything question and answer sessions with me, Mayur, your coach, trainer, and author. So, I wish I can be more helpful to you. I help people to achieve the goals they have never achieved so far. So, I've collected a few questions from various sources and from many people. Let me just share with you, let me give the answers to all of them. The first question from Abhilasha. She asked, I just started a digital marketing company. How can I grow my business? Um, you need more customers to grow more business because you need to serve them. You can't grow the business without serving your customers because if they pay you, then you can call it a business, or otherwise, it's not a business. So, how can you serve customers? You need to solve their problems, you need to solve their challenges. You have to create a product or service that makes their life or business better. I think this is the basic definition of any business. So, yep, just serve more customers and deliver more service. I think that's the right answer I can say. Uh, Chetan is asking from Ahmedabad. I just finished post graduation. Can I become a soft skill trainer? I just completed MBA. I'm soft skill trainer. So, what problems you think you're going to solve? Because that's too vague terminology. Soft skill is actually not so not so specific thing. So, what kind of training you can provide as a soft skill trainer? So, find out about that. And I think you will not be seen as an authority or an expert if you haven't got proven experience of the training that you're going to deliver. And do you know how things work? So I think you need to get some work experience. Find out how things are working, how businesses are running, and how the problems are created, what problems are created, how to solve the problems. And because people will pay you only when you are able to solve the problem. Just because you like training, it doesn't mean you should become trainer. You got to become competent first of all, because you cannot guide people about the place you have never been to. So I think you need to uh, find out what you are really good at. So if you are really good at communication, then by all means you can teach people how to communicate better. And if you are not, then better improve, because when people are attending your training, they want to learn from you only when they see you as an authority or an expert. So become an expert on any specific subject. I think that's how you can begin. Prakash from Mumbai, he says, "Hi, one of my friends, Vishal, he has done coaching with you, and his sales and marketing promotion is a lot better than before. How did you create the sales pitch and marketing promotion for him?" Yeah, he has taken coaching sessions from me, and but I haven't done anything. I haven't done. In fact, I asked him some questions that help him to create his own sales pitch. He wasn't sure about his niche. I helped him to gain clarity over his target audience because he was not clear about who he is serving to, what kind of problem he's solving, who are his ideal clients, right? And just because his message was not clear to about who he's serving, his marketing message was not clear, and he could not promote, he could not sell. So basically, I asked him some questions, and he did what I instructed to create the perfect pitch and the marketing promotion. Yeah, he's done good job. Nirav is asking, I know what you do, but I'm not doing. I need motivation. How to be motivated? Um, when you want to do something, you should be knowing the reason behind why you're doing it. Because if you're constantly seeking for the external source of motivation, you will always struggle for motivation, because there are not 10 or 100 but thousands of motivational videos out there. So you keep consuming those motivational videos without creating the motivation from inside of you. And how to be motivated? Find out the why behind what you do. You should be knowing the reason behind the work that you do. You should be knowing the reason you are selling your product or service. I think that's where you need to begin from. So find out the reason. Okay. Falgun is asking, what book is the best book to develop the strong mindset? Strong mindset. I'm not sure. I can't think of a specific book I should recommend. However, one book made a huge impact in developing my mindset was Psycho-Cybernetics by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. So I repeat, is Psycho-Cybernetics by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. And it's a really good book, when it comes to developing a strong mindset. So you can begin your journey from there. I think that's a good book to begin with. So read that book, 2-3 times, and you will get a really good idea about what he's talking about. And it's a good book. Piyush is asking, how do you structure your day? Well, I design my day based on the priorities I have. I generally wake up at 5 or 5:30 in the morning, and I start working at 6 or 6:30. At least I'm trying to. And I make my to-do list the night before or the first thing in the morning. And I finish the high return of investment task, high ROI work, like, the task that helps me to generate more revenue. I pick up 3 tasks every day, right? That helps me to make more money or to help me to grow my business. I think those 3 things are the first thing I do. Then I call them growth tasks because it helps me to grow. Then I do the tasks that are not, they are important, but they're called a maintenance tasks. Those tasks I'm supposed to do, right, which are directly or indirectly, having an impact on my growth. So the tasks such as client work, like creating a presentation, writing an article, and administrative work, paying bills, and generating social media posts, etc. Those kind of things are maintenance work. So I pick up 3 tasks, that helps me to just run my business. Then I do some personal tasks, like go to gym for about 45 minutes. I generally go between 11 in the morning till about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I pick up about 45 minutes out of those 3 to 4 hours. Then I go to gym every 3 to 4 days a week. And then I also do meditation 20 minutes a day, and I write journals. So yeah, I think by afternoon time, about 40% of my daily work is done already. So I can peacefully focus on some other things. Now, I think that's how I design my day. Jack is asking, I just started a business and I sell software. I want to sell more products. How to do it? Just start selling. I mean, your product must solve problems and challenges of your clients. They must be seeing your product as a valuable medium or tool that can help them out to make the life or business better. And it should be able to solve their problems and challenges, and that's it. But you just have to start selling. Nothing else. Meet more people. Amit is asking, what software do you use for email marketing? GetResponse.com. So I go to GetResponse and I use the email marketing service. Vinayak is asking, what's the best decision you have made? What's the best decision I have made? It's too difficult to answer. There are many, but I can't think of specific. So I don't know. There are many decisions. At one point of time I was thinking it was best, but it wasn't best. And there were many decisions who were really bad decisions at one point of time. But then I think that those were the best decisions. So I just can't give you an answer. Not really on the top of my head. Urvashi is asking, I struggle to find my passion. and I don't know what career should I choose. How to choose a career? Well, I don't advocate passion a lot, because passion is not good enough to run your life and business. Your competency matters. So forget about the passion. What you're passionate about. I made a video on that too. But to summarize, I had to ask you three questions. Number one is, what are you really good at? What work you can do really really well. Number two is, will people pay to do that work? And number three, will you enjoy doing it and selling it to people? I think that will give you an answer that what knowledge or skill you are really good at, and your skills will pay the bills. If you're really good at what you're doing, you will not struggle, right? So find out what you're really good at, what you're really competent at. So for more information, go to my YouTube channel and find out. I made a video on it, right? On passion and everything, passion and competency. I can't remember the exact title. Dishant is asking, how to find the profitable idea? Profitable idea. Good question. You must be able to solve the problems and challenges with your product and service, like I said earlier. And people must be happy to pay the price that you're asking against the problem or challenge you are solving. Or maybe you are making their life and business better by somehow, and they are ready to pay you in return of that. I think there is no such thing as profitable idea. It's just about an idea. If it's valuable to people, if they're happy to pay you to fix their problem, I think that is profitable idea. Nirmal is asking, I don't feel like I'm waking up in the morning. I don't like to wake up. I struggle to wake up and start the day. You should know why you're doing what you're doing. You should know your purpose. When I wake up in the morning also, I feel lazy, obviously. But when I wake up, I say to myself, I'm feeling awesome. Today is going to be a really good day. And I say it 2-3 times, and that kicks me out of the bed. So I think this really works for me. So you can do the same thing when you wake up. Just say, today is going to be awesome. I'm feeling really good today. Right? And it's going to be a really good day. Another thing is that just wake up. I would strongly suggest you to read a book called 5 Seconds Rule by Mel Robbins. You can find a lot of videos on YouTube about 5 Seconds Rule by Mel Robbins, and she is suggesting a really good idea that if you are hesitant to do something, just count from 1 to 5 and just start doing it then. Right? So count from 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, boom, and then you wake up. I think to know more about that, there are many articles written on that 5 seconds rule, so you get really good information from that. You get rid of that bad habit, right? So hope that helps. Prachi is asking, I am learning a new skill of public speaking and presentation. It will help me to pitch my business to my clients. How can I improve my public speaking skill and presentation skill? Pretty simple. Just keep speaking. Keep giving more presentation. Do more rehearsals and meet more people, present more. And you got no other option. In fact, you got to do it. So yeah, keep doing it. And practice will make you more confident and competent. So present more and pitch more. I think that's the only option you got. Nayan is asking, I'm overwhelmed with opportunities. I got so many ideas. I get confused what to do. It's called shiny object syndrome. That means you look at so many things that you feel like, oh, I should do this, I should do that. Oh, I got this opportunity, I got this one too. What should I pick one? The answer is simple. Pick one only. Because you cannot do everything really well. But if you focus on one thing, you can do one thing really well. So focus on one idea and implement that. Execute. I think one thing at one time. That's how you focus. There's no other way around. Alex is asking, what is your financial goal? Financial goal. Well, it's difficult to answer. I don't actually work only for money. My work is fun. I enjoy when I'm in the process of creating something, when I'm actually uh, talking to people, when I talk to my clients, when I deliver the training program, when I'm generating the content. So I generally engage in an activity that's directly or indirectly connected with my work. I look like a restless guy, but I enjoy what I do. So I love solving problems and building things that, than just going around for no reason. I find it a bit boring, to be honest. So I just work on my business. That's it, because I enjoy what I do. Parag is asking, how can I change myself? Um, it's actually easy as well as difficult answer. Just change your habit and mindset. Yeah, just change your habit and mindset. I know it sounds easy, but it's difficult to do. You can't change your mindset and habit on your own. It's just too difficult. People change when there's really big bad experience or bad accident. Only then people change suddenly. But if you want to change your mindset and habit easily and faster, you should hire a coach or a mentor who can help you out to, change your mindset and habit. It's all about how you respect yourself, right? If you don't see yourself as a worthy person, you can't change actually. So yeah, so the best answer is just, if you can't change your mindset and habit on your own, hire a coach and a mentor, and that will minimize your learning curve, that will minimize your time and energy. I think that's the best thing I can say so far. Unnati is asking, I'm a graphic designer. How can I get more clients? As I said earlier, talk to more people, meet more people, offer your service, just show your talent to people, show your portfolio to people, show your creation to people. Convince them, find out what problems you can solve with your graphic designing, how you can help their business or life with your graphic designing skill. Show them, how your skill can help them to make their life better. Another thing I can suggest is that, go to some freelancing website called Fiverr.com, FIVERR.com, and there's another site called Upwork.com, UPWORK.com. Those sites actually give platform for the people like you, like freelancers, to promote their business, to get clients. So go over there, do the research, spend some time how people are playing on those sites and how they are getting business, how they work, how they plan, how they offer, and do the same thing but do better over a period of time. I think that should good enough for you to kick off and to consume. Naveen is asking, how can I sell my ERP software? ERP software is a service, so you are helping someone to increase productivity and performance. So it's just like any other product and service. So I told a lot of things about how to get clients, how to sell earlier of this call. So yeah, Reshma is asking, how do you generate more ideas? How do I generate more ideas? I get winning ideas or good ideas from when I walk alone. Right, walking is a really good thing. When you walk, you create a lot of ideas. But don't walk with your phone. It's just too distracting. It doesn't help. So I admit that I don't walk that much. But whenever I go for a walk without phone, I tend to create a lot of good ideas. What I actually do to create good ideas is meditation. I write about ideas every day. I think the best ideas come when I listen to music, checking a shower, And when I talk to more people, yeah, that I think that's the good idea. When you talk to more people, you learn a lot of things. They teach you a lot of lessons, and you get a lot of ideas when you really talk to people. I'm not talking about social media. I'm talking about the real people. When you talk, when you meet them, and having a deep conversation, you learn a lot of things. And when you sit alone, you can create a lot of good ideas, and that's what I generally do. So I think that's good enough. uh, Ashna is asking, do you get frustrated? If yes, when? And what do you do when you get frustrated? Yes, I do get frustrated. Come on, I'm a human being. And when I get frustrated, when things get harder, when people just don't understand a simple instruction, and when people can't see, what's in front of them, and when things, take longer than it should take, when people don't keep promises, when I or someone makes stupid mistakes, and I get frustrated every day. It happens every day. And when I get frustrated, I just stop working for a while, check my time out, and come back and fix what is not working, because I have no other option, because I have to fix the problem. So I plug out for a while, then I come back and fix it, because you have to. Bankim is asking, I'm interested in knowing dream interpretation. What do you recommend? Who do you recommend? Well, I don't know anything about dream interpretation, to be honest, so I haven't bothered to look into it. So I'm not the best person to ask. Sorry about that. Ranjan is asking, I'm working in sales for the last 1 year. I am not sure if I'm in the right profession or not. And I'm not sure about the future of sales and marketing. Well, I have to say there's a good news. You are in the right profession, because every business is run by sales only, right? And the better you are at sales and marketing, the happier you will be. I haven't seen any successful salesperson who is sad and poor. I don't think it can happen. If someone is really good at selling, he can never be poor, he can never be sad. So be really good at selling and you'll be happy. You'll be happy. Trust me. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years' time? Asked by Disha. 10 years. I haven't got the perfect picture yet. 10 years is a long time, and I just can't visualize that. But what I say, that I just want to help more people. I want to create more things. I want to connect with more people. I want to meet more people. I want to just create really great things and beautiful things in the future. And I just want to be 10 times better than right now in the next 10 years' time. I think that's the right answer. I can say that. Vikram is asking, how do you improve? How do you improve? I write journals. I think I'm not too sure what context you are asking. I write journals. I write down my experiences, good and bad, the goof-ups I make, the mistakes I make, my wisdom, my observation. And if someone says something to me, that's really interesting, I write down. And when I look at my journal, I feel like my journal knows me better than I know myself. So I suggest you to write a journal, get a diary, just write down daily. You don't need to write down what I have done at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, no. Just your general observation and your experience, good or bad, doesn't matter. Write down what people are saying to you that really, clicks, and I think just write a journal. It's really powerful. How to be creative, or is asked by Minakshi. She says, how do you become creative? And I write at least about 5 crazy ideas every day in a diary, and just any idea, any opportunity, or anything that's not happening in my life or in the world. So that's it. It doesn't matter if those things can be real or not, but it's just a crazy idea. Just write down. Let your mind wander. Let your mind just create the flow of ideas. That's really powerful. You should try that. So the last question, Janice is asking, what is the number one skill everyone must learn? It doesn't matter what your job title is. The number one skill, I used to say that it's a communication skill, but now I say that it's actually sales skill. If you are really good at sales, you can be much more successful and happier, because we are always selling every day. We are selling our ideas, our opinion, to enhance our relationship. So you need to develop your sales skill. The sooner you realize that, the faster you're going to take off. I think sales is the most important skill everyone should learn, because whether you're running a business, your business will run on sales only. And if you're doing a job, you must be able to sell better to your bosses in order to get promoted and to get the higher salary. So you must be able to sell yourself better in every part of your life. So I thank you very much for listening to and attending this question and answer session. Ask Me Anything by Mayur Bardolia, your coach, trainer, and author. So if you want to ask me any question, email me your question at mayur@mayurbardolia.com, and you can send me message via Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. Connect me over there and send me a message. I see if I can answer your questions in the upcoming Ask Me Anything question and answer session. I will try that, okay? And if you like, then please share this with people who may find it useful, because some answers you may think can be helpful to some of your friends, and share it with them, and they will thank you for sharing it with them. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next Ask Me Anything question and answer session. Thank you.